Well, because we have to define our concepts clearly. A democracy, in the political meaning of the word, the original meaning, defining a specific political system, means a country governed by unlimited majority rule. A democracy is a form of government in which the majority has the right to vote on anything and to pass any laws they see fit, the sole standard of legality being a majority vote, that is counting of numbers. Democracy is incompatible with the Constitution because the principle there is that the sole standard of right or wrong in politics is a counting of noses, a majority rule. The best example of that system are the original city-states of Greece, where, if you remember, the majority had the right to vote a death sentence for a man if they disapproved of his ideas. And Socrates is the best example, most famous one, of what is wrong with the system of democracy. Socrates was condemned to death because the majority of the citizens found that his ideas were subversive to the use of Athens. And he refused to escape, though he had a chance. He declared that his fellow citizens were wrong in their decision, but they had the right to vote away his life, which is a ghastly example of the sanction of the victim and a perfect example of the nature of a democracy as a political system of government. Now, a republic, properly, is a system of government which is limited by the individual rights of man, which means that the majority may vote, but only in a strictly limited and defined political sphere, and that the individual rights of men are not subject to majority vote, not to government legislation. All that the government can and should do in regard to rights is protect them, but government cannot infringe them. That is, in essence, the nature of a proper republic. I would say worsening them, if anything. If by representative democracy you mean a system which is based on the democratic principle of unlimited majority rule, but merely delegates that power to the chosen representatives rather than to the direct vote of the citizens. Is that what you mean? No, that would be even worse, because for a large country, a majority would not be likely to agree on some vicious legislation, whereas a small chosen body of representatives, unguided and unlimited by any restricting principle, is the pattern of a tyranny. Then your representatives, in the name of the alleged majority, may be guilty of any form of violating individual rights, of establishing complete status tyranny, yet it would be consistent with your principle if the principle is unlimited majority rule.